Ate Bel.
Hello po.
Malinaw naman po ang reception po namin sa inyo.
Yes. Yes po. Medyo po.
Medyo po. Napuputol po kayo.
Kinakabahan.
Ayan, ito na po si Sir Michael.
Nakakatakot.
Ayan. Hi, Sir Michael. Good evening.
Good evening.
Sir. Sir Ate. Sige, mag-test tayo ng ng Zoom muna, MJ. Like, magsalita sila. Tapos magre-record tayo para check natin. Sige, sir, can you hear us clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
A few moments later.
Hi, Miss Cara. Good morning.
Hello po, Miss Cara.
Hi, Belle.
Hello po.
Hi,
Good morning.
Michael.
Hi.
What time is it in Washington?
7:30 at night.
At night. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Belle,
Yes po.
saan ka nag-broadcast? Where, nasaan ka ngayon? Where are you?
Nasa bahay po namin sa Oslo, Cebu.
Oh, you're in Cebu
Yes po.
with the whale sharks. Diba?
Yeah.
There are a lot of whale sharks in Cebu.
Yes
in
po.
Oslo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, miss.
Okay. MG, okay na tayo?
Opo, Miss Cara.
Michael, is it okay if once in a while we, Belle and I will speak in Filipino?
Yeah, no problem. It's fine.
Do you speak Filipino just a little? No, not at all.
Not really at all, to be honest. I mean, I don't know much at all.
All right. I understand that the two of you met at a dating app, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Who made the first move?
I messaged you first.
Yeah. He messaged me at the dating site, and then I wasn't active at the dating site because I stopped checking. So he went on Instagram and he made his account and then messaged me there because I left my Instagram account. I left it on my profile at the dating site. So that's why he was able to contact me on
So he
Instagram.
was kind of persistent. You really wanted to get in touch with her, right, Michael?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really active on Instagram, but I went ahead and got active so I could try to message her.
But why is that? What is it with Belle that you found really interesting?
Well, I found her profile interesting. Obviously, the first thing I saw was her photos, and I liked the way she looked. So I was like, I read her profile, and she seemed like a nice girl. What was extremely interesting is how she called herself petite. So I checked her height. She said she was only 4'7". So I was like, okay, I just want to talk to her. I think it's really unique and interesting.
Wow, ang haba naman.
She was cute.
How did that make you feel, Belle?
Yeah,
Kinilig ka, no?
Syempre po. I was like speechless, I think, that he was interested because of my height.
Well, I mean, it's not the only thing, but it was a unique factor.
Belle, when you saw Michael's profile photo and you saw him messaging you, how did you feel?
Oh yeah, so after he messaged me on Instagram, he told me that he messaged me at the dating site. So I went to the site and checked and saw his message. But I did not really look at his picture because I think he only has one picture there with his niece. So he looked good, but then that time I wasn't really after the physical appearance. So I was looking the inside of him. Like I wanted to know him and see if he's nice guy.
Oh, pero he's handsome ha. Aminin mo na.
Yes
Gwapo
po,
naman
yes po,
talaga.
yes, he's handsome. It's given po.
She's blushing. So, what did you like about Michael? Aside from him being so handsome.
I think because we have lots of common. One of the things is he's adventurous, and he's also family oriented. Yeah, those are some of the factors that I like about him. And I'm also an adventurer, so I want to go on an adventure with him. I don't want him to be left at home, but I'll go out and do the adventure. And he's also a nice guy.
What kind of adventures? Like extreme sports or something? Are you into those, Michael? And Belle?
I mean, just outdoor stuff, not extreme stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
we do want to do like skydiving and stuff, but I don't know if that's. I guess that one's a little extreme.
Yeah.
We just like to do it like outdoor excursion type stuff.
Okay. But so how long have you two been together as a couple?
19 months already. We'll be 20 in September.
Almost 2 years.
Yes.
I know it's very difficult to be in a long distance relationship. My husband and I used to be in a long distance relationship as well. Him being a seafarer, so he was out in the ocean more than half of the year. So we just see each other twice a year.
Oh.
But I presume it's more difficult for you guys given that Michael lives in the United States and Belle lives in Cebu. So how difficult was it for you guys to be in a long distance relationship? What were the major challenges in your relationship?
You want to go first?
You go first.
So, I mean, I think
Okay, Michael.
I mean, the most major thing would be that helps us, I think, is that we stay constantly in contact. I think we must. It doesn't seem like more than a couple hours goes by before we message each other. It doesn't have to be a big thing, just like what you're doing or whatever. So we just share our lives with each other through, I guess, Messenger is what we use as much as possible.
Yeah.
That we can possibly do. So I think that's how we have kept it going this long. But obviously I missed out. I was going to come in April to see her again and move forward with the relationship, but we're kind of stuck waiting now. So
Ikaw, Belle, ano yung mahirap o what is difficult about your relationship being long distance?
I think it's when you miss the person. Like I miss him and we can't do anything about it. And all we do is just update each other like every time we have something to do, just to make each other feel that we look like we're still together because we tell each other what we're doing. Yun lang
At
po.
saka yung time difference, I suppose.
Yes po.
yeah.
Not a big factor, yung time difference.
It wasn't really a really big factor because when I was working at the resort, I was working night shift, which is I think that time he was also working night shift, but we still have lots of time messaging. I think because of of my shift and then his shift, he works night shift as well. So yeah, it was actually fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were sleeping at the same time for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
We almost had the same schedule for a while there while she was working still.
Okay. But I suppose the internet connection is a challenge as well. Internet connection in the Philippines is really bad.
Yeah, there was a time
She
where
sounded pretty good though.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, but there was also times that my connection was like he can't clearly see me, and then my my voice is
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
cutting out. It was actually hard that time when the network that I was using was not working good. Any network that time was not working good for a long time, I think more than a month. But later on, it was fine.
Mm-hmm. So, Michael, I heard that you had a chance to visit Belle in the Philippines twice. What was it like meeting Belle in person?
Well, it was crazy. I remember walking out of the airport. I couldn't quite see her, like, because, I mean, of her height and stuff. I mean, because she was standing behind some barricades, and I was kind of looking, and then I did see her eventually, and she ran up and gave me a hug. That was the first time. So both times it was about the same, and it seems like each time your heart's beating fast because you haven't seen him in forever. Even, only on video, and it's not the same, obviously. So it was incredible. I want to do it soon again. Hopefully, not always do that, but yeah.
And you, Belle, anong pakiramdam? How did you feel? Anong pakiramdam when you saw Michael in the airport?
During the first meeting, their flight was like delayed in na dumating sa airport. So I was like waiting there, and I was actually paranoid. I was thinking, what if he's meeting other women? But then I just waited there, like, because you can see they have this screen that shows which plane landed already. So when I saw that the plane already landed, I went right away in front of all the other people, so I can see him when he get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was small, so I could right away go with other people. So yeah,
And then when you saw him,
I was like, I think I was starstruck because he looked really good in person. And yeah, that's it. That's the story. I just hugged him, and it was actually awkward. There was this feeling of awkwardness because it's the first
Yeah,
time that
it
you
was
met the
awkward.
person. Yeah. We didn't even.
it was awkward, pero you jumped in and hugged him immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that time we weren't official yet. Because I told him I will not say yes until we met in person. That's what I told him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he flew
And then?
to. And then yeah,
And then when did you tell him that I'm ready to be your girlfriend?
that was actually so he arrived like January 16 in the morning at dawn. I think like 1. And then that evening of that day he asked me if we are already official. Then I just said yeah, we are. That simple.
All right. Now this pandemic has impacted a lot of lives. So many ways. How did this affect your relationship, especially that Michael is, I understand, a frontliner in the United States?
Since his flight was canceled, after that we had lots of misunderstanding, and then I think we came to a point that we talked. This is all just because of what is happening, because what we want won't happen yet, like meeting in person. So we talk in person. We talk and then just told each other that let's just take this easy, and yeah, we just agreed that let's not get stressed out with this situation and just go on. We'll wait until we can meet in person.
So you were fighting a lot. I suppose you were just fighting a lot because everybody was just so stressed. It wasn't really, there wasn't something wrong between the two of you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
and
wasn't anything in particular causing
yeah,
this,
and
but it was just the overall feeling of what's going on that was causing us extra stress. And she also lost her job during that period too, so she's stuck at home. And I have obviously kept working because I work at the hospital, but yeah. So that was stressful.
Yeah.